Uh, hey guys, long time no see, right? Where have I been? For God's sake, where are the vlogs? Okay, so last time I posted a video was before I went to the Netherlands even, so at least 3 months ago. So I really don't like it. I wanted to be doing vlogs, I wanted to be putting stuff online, and but no, I didn't, and it's all my fault. A lot of things happened, much changed in the past months. My mind has been a mess, and I haven't found the mood yet to film and putting something online. Until now. Really, you know what I'm talking about. Of course you know what I'm talking about. Fucking parkour politics. Fuck that. Okay, situation is so much more complicated than it seems, and honestly, I'm not the guy who can be explaining to you the whole story. I'm gonna leave a bunch of links down below here in the description, and you can just follow and find your own conclusions, and you really don't even need to take a part and a side on this story. Just make sure that you're aware of what's going on, and just, do what you think you can do, because this is so annoying, such an annoying situation. It's really fucked up. So let's start from what do I have to do with this, why I think I should share with you something. And basically, if you know me, you know that I competed from 2008 to 2013, 14 more or less, and then one day I quit. Why did I quit? Because I don't like it. I don't like parkour competitions. It's my personal opinion. It's, I'm not going to talk about why I don't like competitions, why I didn't compete, because I wrote a blog post. I'm also going to leave a link here, down here, and below in the description, and you can go and you can watch if you want. Ouch. I'm dressed in black and my eyes are red. That doesn't mean anything. My eyes are red because I have an allergy, and I'm dressed in black because it was the first t-shirt I could take out of my drawer. Yeah, so I didn't compete. I chose not to compete for the past years, and after the things that have happened to me in the past months, I got a message from APEX, and they were inviting me to take part on their competition that would take place in FISE. It was all a big secret, and it was supposed to be something really big, and it was not very clear what was going on, but it seemed to be like something that would actually matter for the future of parkour and freerunning. I was in this really fucked up moment in my head, and I said, I'm just gonna let go with my ego and all this crap morals that I put on not competing. It's not my thing, and I'm just gonna go for it because I wanted to be part on this big step on the history of parkour. So yeah, so that's what I did. I said, yes, I'm going to FISE to compete for you. Yeah, let's do it. So then shit went down. It just became this really dark, weird moment on our history, I guess. So yeah, so then you know what happened. It turned out that FIG only put themselves in the way between us and creating a sport that could be on the Olympics. They used from what they mentioned, that is the fact that we are free and disorganized, and they're kind of right, it's true. And they have their interests because, parkour is a growing sport, they can make shitloads of money, no one does gymnastics anymore. Who wants to do gymnastics? All the kids who do gymnastics want to do free running and parkour. I'm not gonna explain anything because you can just follow Muv Magazine and the posts people are doing. As I said, this story is really complicated, and the whole is way deeper than we think. It's a really, really big deal. It could actually have been something really nice and big, but the politics involved in it are really bad. It's just as any other type of politics. It just really sucks. The press releases, the positions that people are taking, the amount of obscurity, of non-information. The athletes of APEX Invitational happening on FISE had no idea on the interests that FIG had over parkour. We thought it was just a good opportunity, or at least I thought it was just a good opportunity, because It's a big event. It's like the X Games of Europe, but kind of cooler and bigger. But in fact, it's just a tryout to see if obstacle speed and style can go to the Olympics as a gymnastic sport. This really sucks for many reasons. FIG is taking advantage of the fact that we are a free sport and we're never gonna stop being a free sport, because that's one of the fundamentals of parkour is we're free to train how we want, to do what we want, to find our own paths, our own parkour. They're just taking advantage of this and the fact that we're not organized and we're a young sport and we don't have an international federation to be the one governing body taking over and making the rules and making decisions on how parkour competitions will be in the future. Maybe it's just too early yet for us to have a federation and to have an Olympic sport. Maybe we need just 15 more years until the whole world is organized, because there's so many things going on already. We have big gyms, we have big groups and associations and organizations and events and competitions, and they're all organized by us, and they are going a smooth, safe path created by people who are actually in the parkour road. And that matters a lot, obviously, you know. People who are inside of our community should be the people taking decisions. It's not about being only FIG, or could be FIFA, or it could be the Athletics Federation of the Road, I don't know the name, but it could be any association. They have nothing to do with us. It's our sport. They're just putting themselves in the middle so they can monetize from us. That's all. So they invited Charles Perrier and David Bell, who are founders of the sport, but you know, this is another crazy soap opera story. Honestly, David Bell has nothing to do with parkour and the community in the last decades. Really, decades. He has no right for power. He is not the creator of the sport. All he did was a few videos, but it's not only him, it's the whole group of Yamakasi, all these guys in France. They created the sport. David Bell is not the founder. David Bell is... have you ever seen David Bell on a For the Love movement, on a Crap Invaders, on any competition event, commenting your best video, or putting a like on your Instagram post? That matters. But they don't do this. Why? Because they don't follow the sport. They don't give a fuck. They don't care. So why should he be in charge and say, okay, the sport is mine, so go ahead, FIG. You can do whatever you want. Fuck me. Fuck. It's just really upsetting, you know. It's frustrating and it's upsetting and it's sad. Because if you don't know, the event on FISE is still gonna happen. They invited a new group of athletes, and it's people just like us, people who actually go to For the Love movement and Crap Invaders, and people who actually post, and people who actually put likes on your Instagram posts, and they seem to care about the community, but they are just giving the consentment of a big international sports organization to take over our sport and call them theirs. What I want with this video is just to share a little bit of my thoughts, let some of my feelings go. I feel like I don't have the strength, I don't have the power, or I'm just one more puppet in this story, but I think every voice matters. All we needed was a parkour federation created by parkour people that could create these rules and this environment for attractive competitions. And then FIG wouldn't have to be on the way. But they are now, and we are letting them be on the way. We put our loving passion in it and lots of discipline, training. People put work to open gyms and to create jams and competitions. And suddenly this big corporation will just take over what could have been the best for us. Although I really don't like competitions, it has to happen, but it has to happen in the right way. And the right way is the way that we parkour people design. It's our sport and it's our future. It's in our hands to change it also. So just go to the Muv Magazine petition, sign it, post on every social media. Make sure that we do the best we can to keep parkour being our sport, because it's ours. Keep training, have fun, and PK for life. While I was starting to edit, Bart texted us on a group. On this group is two guys, like friends, who are going to FISE this Saturday. But Bart sent this message, and I really like it, so I asked him if I could share this with you guys. This is a message from a friend to another friend who is going to FISE, and I think it's a really good point, and you can see that. So, going there would be pure selfish. There is nothing wrong with the competition, and I think it's a good thing. The FIG in between is the problem. We want to make a statement that they are not welcome in our scene. We can make our own federation and then recognize parkour as a sport and make it Olympic. Doing it through FIG is forced and rushed. We will lose power and control over the spot that we have now. We will lose a lot of money to them, and getting our rights back is not easy. Our competitions might look like gymnastics, but so does snowboarding and other freestyle sports. We want to keep our sport safe, and you guys are just trying to have a good time and make some money with it. This time is different, guys. This time you are fucking the scene over. You do what you want, but I think it's stupid of you guys. So deep, the ending. No, but it's really, guys who are going to the competition, I ask you, please don't. Just don't. It's really important for us that you just stick to the community. Everyone matters on this. Every cat pass there matters.